There's an e-commerce market where the cost to get customers is half of what it takes to get customers in the US, but it's twice the size with over 600 million people. Our guest today is selling them for over a decade already, and he says it's still an untapped opportunity. Now, maybe more than ever. The market is Europe, but surprisingly he has most success in countries most people never heard of, like Belarus, Lithuania, Latvia, Serbia. I met Dario the last time he was in China visiting suppliers, and for the very first time he revealed his unique method that he used to scale a campaign to multiple seven figures in a single month. So buckle up and enjoy.
What is the huge difference for us in terms of advertising is the CPM cost. Because we test every day, we test ton of product. But why? Because we test with $50. The main advantage is that you can conquer a country with your niche of product. Our record in total 100k of product in 1 month.
Fuck.
Yeah, 100k units.
Not $100,000, 100,000
No,
units.
no, 100k units. For someone that maybe wanna start a business in Europe, the percentage of succeed with this brand are more high than doing US because of.
Dario, man, it's awesome that you're here. Louis has been talking about you for so long, and I was also like, Dario this, Dario that, and we should do Europe. And you know, when you're here, no one thinks about Europe. Europe is so far off, and everything is sales in US and sales today and Amazon and things like that. And everyone kind of neglects Europe. I'm so happy that you're here because I know you're doing big numbers in Europe and you have kind of a unique way to do it. So I think it's really important to share that. And that's why I have you here. So appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thanks. Cool.
Yeah.
From here, everyone here sells in the US, right? That's the first thing. Europe is kind of like an afterthought. And then if someone thinks about Europe, because we speak about Europe with the brands, it's well, if we go in Europe, let's do Germany, let's do UK, let's do maybe France, and that's where kind of the conversation ends, you know. But I think there's so many more countries in Europe, and you kind of focus on the other countries, not like Germany or the big ones, right? So what are the other countries that you normally sell in?
Yeah, imagine that the country that we sell in totally, it arrived to more or less the same population of US, because US had 330 million. Okay, the total of cash on delivery country, cash on delivery, I will we'll talk later. Yeah. But the country that are not the main country. Okay, let's remove Germany, remove UK, remove Ireland, remove Norway. For example, Spain, Portugal, Italy, Greece, Hungary, Romania, Lithuania, Poland. In total, they arrive to the same population of US. Okay, what is the huge difference for us in terms of advertising is the CPM cost, because the CPM cost for some country as well, compared to Germany, UK, compared to Lithuania, Poland. In Germany, UK, US are 10 to 12 to 15 times more. So imagine how much more it costs to test one product.
Right.
Because we test every day, we test ton of product. But why? Because we test with $50. Our
was 50. We start when we test in US, we start with $5,000. We need a $5,000 test budget to see if it works or not.
Yeah. And we have as well our technique to test. No, it's $150 for a country as Lithuania. We collect NF data to see if it's working or it's not working. So this is the main key point for us, because really testing is the key to find the good offer. So this is make a huge difference, because we come up with the right offer for the right people. Okay, without spending $5,000 for a test. Okay?
Right. So what makes a good campaign win? Because if you're only testing with $50, now we're looking at small numbers to test, small numbers to do. The CPM is very low, but I think everyone thinks, of course the CPM is low because no one is buying, right? Because no one in those countries has any money. You know, only that's the perception.
Yeah. This is for example, I'm from Italy. That is a country that the people spend a lot. So when we start the test, do the test in Poland, in Lithuania, in Latvia, my mind was of, we're gonna buy there. Yeah, okay, the CPM like is low as you say, but we're gonna buy instead. Like it's crazy because the it's a virgin online population. Okay, so you arrive with your brand, and really the people are like really they want to buy because they never see, no. And for example, in country as Romania, they can still like wait so long for receive the product because they are used to wait, no. So imagine like compared to US where the people like get like on the same day, no, the goods delivered on the door because they are used.
Right.
Okay.
Amazon spoiled everyone.
Yeah. How easy is conquer like a country like that because it's not. We talk about the price because the CPM is low, but the main advantage is that you can conquer a country with your niche of product.
There's no
So
competition.
this is like because like all the other like stuff that we talk about are not like really relevant. Because there is brand that can spend like I don't know, can test with 5,000, 10,000. But what is really relevant? The ROI of the campaign. So what is really made a huge difference is that you have like a good ROI. So without and you can really like scale the campaign because imagine like for give some data, no. The population of in social media in country as Romania, as Poland are really like increase in the last year, about like 50%, 87% in Romania of all people that like connect through social media.
Oh, so it's not like there are more people in the country. It's just now people like getting it.
Yeah,
because here, so like here you see the grandmas on the streets scanning QR codes and sending money with WeChat. and shit, you know. So if you have, but in Europe, so what you're saying is in Europe, like now there are people that are getting online, that are using websites, that are buying online, things like that.
Yeah, because as well there is a huge difference between Italy, for example, and Romania. Okay. Because in my family, for example, my mother get used to buy online during the pandemics, and it's really a process now that it's arrived to those countries like Poland, Lithuania, Latvia. It's a bit late, but imagine like it's a combination between country that are really like virgin, and after like more people that use the social media they never used before.
Right.
So they are really the perfect target. Why? Because you don't need to like do the crazy video. You don't need to like as you do in US now. Yes, now in US if you want to have the perfect creative, the perfect angle, and you need to change every day. No, they're broad traffic. Even we convert with pictures.
Yeah.
So
no video.
No video. No crazy
we spend
stuff.
Thousands on creatives. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. We do as well the creative, but the level of the market it's low. And why it's low? Yeah, I give like another advantage because most of like dropshipper, most of brand, they don't know how to enter in those markets because if you tomorrow you start
all of that.
Language and but the main key is understand the market no, because is what we do, understand better the market. If tomorrow you start with a campaign with credit card, only credit card payment is not gonna work.
How about PayPal? You have credit card, you have PayPal. That doesn't solve it.
The people like in those countries prefer to use cash. So they really it's crazy because when I explain to somebody in US, say, why cash? They pay cash to the courier. Yeah, you sell 10 goods, the courier collect the money and do a wire transfer to your company.
Right.
So
it's very different.
Yeah.
But then it's complicated to set up, right? Because if it's cash on delivery, you have the warehouse that sends it out, you have to have the connection to the courier, you have to have all of these things, and then it's across all these different countries. So it's not really easy to enter. So what's the potential? Like, can you talk about like what's what can people do, or what have you done in the past? Like, what is a sales per day or sales per month or anything like that you can remember?
Imagine that there are huge barrier on the entry.
Right.
That this, as in every market, it can be good, it can be bad. But in our perspective, yeah, it's super good because we have like not too many competitors. It's really like hard to do the setup. Instead, like if you do, for example, with us, like it's like one day and you have like the complete setup in all countries. But if you need to do by yourself, yeah, it took the same time that it took for us. Well, it took like years and years, not to have like the complete setup. So this barrier is allow us to like sell, have like a share of this market. For example, yeah, we arrived to crazy number to be honest. Like as we always like share to the data to Luis. Yeah, it's really like huge. In our record was like really there, like an old product for US, but was a neck messenger during the pandemic. And we arrived in total like 100K of product in 1 month.
Fuck.
So yeah,
so that's 100K units?
Yeah, 100K units.
Not $100,000, 100,000
no,
units.
No, yeah, 100K units.
Nice.
I don't remember the revenue because as well there is like we as well with this method we're working a lot on the average order value. So we work on the phone to like do the upsell. So the product was cost 59, but we upsell like the cream, we upsell like everything. So
how does that work with the phone? Like if I'm the customer and buy from you, like on like I go to the website, how does the process look like from my perspective?
Yeah, like there is like the page. It's not like US that you need to fill the form, credit card, long form and all stuff. Here it's like free name, phone, and address. Okay, and after you're gonna receive a call from our call center that we use as well for our client. And so we say the call center say, you are like Niels. What about your order? Okay, so you wanna receive only this, or you wanna maybe do something more for like I don't know your neck, no? What is your problem?
So if I'm buying a neck massage, I can still get a massage oil. I can still get a second massager or a stronger one, or another massager for my sister.
We try to increase the average order value, and resell on the phone. No, the call is not taking like longer, but 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
And people pick up, because I know in US like people don't pick up the phone. Like call them and there's a number they don't know. No one picks up the phone. In those countries, they still like pick up the phone. For sure, they don't pick up from, now we send as well WhatsApp, like WhatsApp automation. So we send, okay, you want to collect, you want to do this, you want to upsell. So there is like, or SMS in some country. I imagine that we do SMS. Right.
Because they don't use WhatsApp. In Poland, they don't really use WhatsApp, for example. So it's something like crazy. Somehow I'm as well attracted to the US market. No, I try several times with like, but there for me I saw an easy way to succeed. An easy way because we started 10 years ago to this cash on delivery process, and now we have our niche of market.
Because I really wanted to ask you about that. Like, how do you see, as the European seller, how do you see the US? Because I know how the US sellers see the Europe. So for you, like, why are you not selling in the US, or not mainly selling in the US? Like, what keeps you from it, you know?
There is like, for me, the huge difference is the product selection, okay? Because for select one product in Europe, it's really easy now because we saw the trend in US, and we just like adjust a bit the product and sell as well in Europe.
Nice.
That is like, it's something that I recommend maybe, I don't know, it's possible to work there in 2 ways. One, if someone have already a brand in US, and you want to open those markets, okay, that can be a way. or someone that maybe like wanna start a business in Europe, starts from there. If the percentage of succeed with this brand are more high than like doing US because of competition, because of cost of of total investment. Because there maybe you need to invest like in product, but maybe you need to say, okay, I need to have like as well 50K for the test.
Right.
No, meanwhile like in Europe it can be 5.
Yeah.
Because it's 10 times. Yeah, I don't like more or less this is the real difference. And as well, like imagine you can do more and more tests because we don't arrive to the winning product or the winning offer of the brand without testing. It's kind of
how many products you need to test to like we found a winner?
Imagine for every country this data is changing a lot, no? Because in Poland we test 10 products and 9 are winner. In Lithuania as well. In Italy a bit less because the customer
there's no competition now.
Yeah, there's most competition. In Spain as well. But in those countries, really every product we launch, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it's their dream country for me. Yeah, so now the idea is as well, no, like find the new winner country because we test, for example, Cyprus the last week. They're virgin market. Right. No, nobody does as well. Like there is we start to do some tests in Saudi Arabia that our country
people don't touch much now.
They use cash on delivery. It's the only way to pay. We set up like some client brand there, and but we still like in a test phase.
How do you get traffic? Where does the traffic come from? So if you're selling in Europe, how do you get traffic?
Most of the traffic is Facebook ads, TikTok ads, and native advertising. Okay, but Facebook ads, we still have like the 70% of Facebook, and after we collect enough data because we to do email marketing or other for the traffic source are like mostly are the same of US.
So it's the very very basic ones. One thing that I know the US sellers barely use, or at least the ones that we work with barely use, because when we have the brands, there's affiliates, but the only affiliates it's really inbound affiliates. So no one ever reaches out to an affiliate. No one ever does like a campaign when they find affiliates. For them, it's always like, hey, I have a brand, and then I have a share sale account, and from time to time, someone comes, and then they sell my stuff.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
How does that work for you?
This is like a good question because the word of affiliate marketing is like it's a word like really full of shark, you know, that when they saw a product that is a good product, they on the day after they try to copy. No, so it's like as US market when there is something that is really winning, they try to copy. The main difference as well there is the barrier, no, because for example, let's talk about dropshipping US. Everyone like tomorrow can copy the same product. There it's a bit different because you need to have as well the setup. So without like a really good setup, you cannot really copy. Okay, you can do something similar because maybe you do the same product but with credit card, but the conversion rate will be like so low for the same campaign. So the people, so many people from US like try to do the campaign, no, but without understand really the market. Like they enter in the market and for example, the mistake that I saw always is the pricing the product, no, or another mistake is as we talked, they don't have the payment way for those countries, no? That maybe is working, but the cost for acquisition is really it's too high. So I think why I need to sell in Europe. So they arrive in the market and they go. They is from what I saw only the 10% of the people like really succeed in Europe from without having like a European background of online sales. that is the same like the same from European that wanna sell in US. They arrive, they spend 5K for a test and say, okay, let's come back to the
Right.
to the regional market. So for me, the key point for every market that is from US, like it's understand really the customer, what you want, what the habits. Maybe like focusing more on like something really like the weather, no, or like the for example, we discovered like a winning product that was really old product in the US about a driving car recorder, because in Poland there is a law now that they say that if you have like some driver recorded, you can prove, no, you can prove like in the legal way.
Right.
So in Italy, is for example, is not like really work on the legal. It's work, maybe you can have some proof, but it's not in the legal. Now they introduce this law, and the people are really
So the
like,
demand is crazy.
Yeah, the demand was crazy. So for me, study, testing, and understand the market are the key point to see and succeed in the European as well. Like work with somebody that already know what they do. Maybe suggest, okay, with this product is not every brand they have like 10 product in the line, no? So maybe select like product selection, no? Say, okay, maybe this, we start with this, and after in the email marketing we sell the other, no? But maybe for Europe is working better this. But study, testing always is the main point.
How do you know if you have a good offer? Like, let's say someone is here, or what makes a good offer? Because I know there's a lot of companies in China that obviously have a lot of products, right? There's factories, there's brands, there's resellers, there's so many different, like it's the country of products, right? Yeah. So if someone looks into their warehouse and they have like all these products laying there, how do they know what would be a good offer? Like what would make a good product for the market? Like what makes a good offer?
It's like a combination of pricing. Pricing in terms, not that we work on the low price, but we work in a good offer for that price. Okay, because we need to like get the customer like trust us on the beginning. So for us, like when we like work with brand, it's like lead generation for the first sales. No, it's not really like go on profit. So we try to do the best for the we really like say, okay, we try to do our best.
Right.
We do so to test our product. So it's like we really think in this way, how they can test without like regret of like spending like more than what they think is the value. So maybe we start with like a product that is cost a bit less, no, to let them test the quality, and after when they, because it's smart for everyone, like, you know, it's not only on online marketing, but you need to acquire the trust of the customer. So with this marketing, we try to acquire the trust of the customer, and after that we have everything, because when we have, so we try to lower the offer, as they gonna like don't have so many behavior to not test. Okay, so they are right, they don't need to talk with the wife or like opposite, no. So it's like, oh, it's 59, okay, I'm gonna buy, like really like
and then especially if they don't have to pay, you know, like you just press buy now or get it, and then you get a call, and then someone comes to your door. And if someone is at the door and asking for cash, then it's very awkward for people to be like, I don't know, I don't really want to send it back, right? It's like a barrier almost to, it's almost like impolite, you know, to the delivery guy.
Like it's impolite. And as well, like when we call like the customer, we say, okay, we are this company, we are it's a new way for me. Like I call when I spoke with my American friend, it's a new way to let them test your product as well, because they can trust you on the first sales. That is really like easy to talk with them, no, to understand. After we talk about what is good, what is wrong on this product. So we try to always have the customer satisfaction to the higher level. So if like the product was not good for them, we try to send something else, no, to like as well like get a review from other countries. That is really important. This, no, if imagine like a brand in US getting review from Lithuania.
Right.
So it's really important because the brand is going global. No, so what like when I talk with brand from US, I say go global because it get more stability as well on the market. On if something I don't know, the sales go down in US and you have a huge team and you have like fixed costs, you can still have the sales in Europe, no?
Right. Because it
Or
doesn't take
opposite
much.
as well, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's hugely valuable. Like for all of our brands, I want to do it. We want to do it, right?
Yeah.
So I really look forward to that. What would be really cool, I think, is like if in 6 months or so, or whenever I come to Europe, and we do this again and then just see what happened, you know? Because now we're gonna test, now we're gonna try for the brands that we have, and then hopefully we're gonna make a bunch of money. And that's the goal anyway.
The
right?
goal always,
And then we can do another one to just share those results, because I think there's huge potential, even if it's not hugely profitable. Like, of course, we want it to be profitable, right? But even if in the beginning it's not profitable, it's no problem, right? It's just about opening the channel.
Yeah.
Because, man, for the brands, like, once they have, as long as you have cash flow, as long as you have sales, you can do anything with it because you own the customer, right? Once you own the customer, now you have an email list, now you can do content, now you can promote, now you can send, retarget them. There's so much value in just having that. And also, it's a way to spread the word, right? Because I think most of the brands don't have, if they want to open the markets in Eastern Europe or in Europe in general, they don't have much capacity to work with all of the different PR agencies and all of the different languages to like do brand awareness, right? So if you just sell to a lot of people in the market, even though it's not profitable, those people talk as well, right? So if then they know your brand, then you have a good brand, then there's word of mouth, and that's almost like a free PR campaign, right? Because you even if it makes zero money, like you spend, you get zero, still the people talk, right? And then through that you get more purchases, and already all of a sudden you're there, and you don't have to cross that barrier of all the different languages and work with all these different agencies and all these different things, because that gets really expensive.
Yeah.
You know, so I think there's huge value.
Yeah. And as well, like relate to the value of the brand, because how much can value more a brand that is not selling only in one country, but have the stability to sell in 12 countries,
yeah, it's
15
really
countries, 20 countries. So it gives like huge advantage for like
if you want to have an investor,
or buy more stock, for example, because okay, if they say stop in Poland, we can still continue in Italy.
Right.
But if like they go down in US,
oh, you're fucked. Yeah.
Okay, you have only US. What I can do with like this 100,000 products? Yeah, for me, my recommendation is that for everyone, like more as well for us, like more traffic source, more stability, more country, more business in general, more value on the business. So this is the key point.
Everyone needs to sell more. You know, cash is more important than profits. Everyone needs to sell more. The more you sell, also from like a supply chain side, the more you sell, the better terms you get with your supplier.
Yeah.
You know, so if you add another country or another 2 countries, even if it doesn't make profits, but now because of the volume, all of a sudden you get a better term with your supplier and you pay them 90 days after you pay, like that benefits the whole brand in every country.
Yeah.
You know, so man, I really look forward to that.
I
want to sell in Europe. I want to start. To kind of sum it up, and then I'll give you the chance. Maybe there's something else if you want to share anything. But like to sum it up, so you have you use the normal traffic sources everyone uses. If you start in Europe, probably pick a product between somewhere $25-$30 to maximum like $70, something in that range, right? And then use the normal marketing that, you know, the ads, the affiliates, all of that. Build a page, work with someone like you, better with you, for the cash on delivery service and for the warehouses and for the call and all of that.
Yeah.
And make a bunch of money. That's kind of that are the steps, right?
To summarize, yes. What we do in our agency, and as well now that we're gonna collaborate on some product. Yeah, we're taking care of the entire chain. So it's more a done for you service, no? Because we know better the market. So what's the point to delegate to the client? So we say, okay, we will take care of everything. We take care of translation. We take care of the page because we know as well how the page must be done. We take care of the setup or logistic. We just need that the client ship the product to 3 main warehouse, because we have like 3 main warehouse, and after that we're gonna take care of.
You distribute it across. Right?
Yeah. And that's all. Like what we ask, like in client perspective, is only like to ship the product, because we prefer to do a done for you, because we understand that after that they can still learn with us, no, and maybe like be more independent in some way. But on the beginning, yeah, we do everything, so it's a done for you. It's a complete okay,
Right.
because we need to taking care of that everything is gonna be perfect.
Yeah.
Why even like
Because it's not just a Shopify store, you know, like there's actually on a technical level, like there's so much that goes into the landing pages and into the copy and into the images. And then obviously you have a lot of relationships to affiliates that have big email lists, that have a lot of traffic, that have a lot of blogs, like that you can use to promote. You know how to do the ads. Then there's all these different languages, right? It's a very hard, and like, no, I don't think anyone can do it.
No. It's like this complete package, I think, is not existing. It's something that I have in my mind. I have only in my mind. Okay, how the people can sell in Europe? Okay, we need to do everything.
Right.
Okay, it's like done for you. That you start from logistic. It's arrived to the real sales, because it's passed from the call center. It's like the people need only to see the KPI. Say, okay, if this is good for me, this for us is good. Maybe no, maybe yes. So we can adjust the product. So it's like a complete chain. And but yeah, in this process, we would like the client like acquire like skills, no, to maybe taking care of the logistic part, to maybe taking care of something, because at the end we don't do this for like okay, we control the brand. We do this just for the beginning, no, and after we try to delegate to the brand, because it's normal. Yeah, it's their job, no.
We call it like an igniter. I think every brand needs an igniter. You know, the same way that here, a lot of brands, how they ignite here is either they have an Amazon and they go well and then they scale from there, or they had like a viral TikTok thing, you know. And I think everyone always needs like an igniter of the market. Everyone needs to start somewhere. Yeah. And I think if you, or a Kickstarter, you know, a lot of companies here work with agencies to do a Kickstarter campaign that kind of kicks everything off. And then the brand takes over of like, you know, adding awareness marketing and social media and building a Shopify store and these kind of things, right? So that's why I think it's basically the same. It's like an igniter
basically the same.
For Europe, for them.
Yeah, it's like a Kickstarter in Europe.
Yeah, yes.
yeah, but more complex, more like it's not only one platform, but yeah, we have our own way. It can be like a good idea as well to like kickstart a brand not from US but from Europe, because there is less competitor.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we can create our Kickstarter.
Yes, man, I think people need it. A lot of brands are struggling now, and there's a lot more competition coming in. And even for new brands, like, man, there's so many people here in China that want to start, that want to build a brand, that have little finance, but there's a lot of product people here.
Yeah.
You know, like in US or in Europe, you have all the marketers.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like most of the people who start a brand, who start an e-commerce business are marketers.
Yeah.
You know, I know how to get traffic.
Yeah.
I don't really give a shit about the product as long as I have a good ROAS, right? And then that's what they do. But there's very little product people. Whereas here, it's like, the knowledge on products like 100 and the knowledge on marketing is like 2. You know, like there's this big gap.
I think like as we always talk, we complete each other, because without like the product part, it's not gonna fix the marketing part, because marketing as well, is good, but they need to promote like a right product without like fake the information, no, because like we can promise everything, but if the brand is not delivering what we promise, that is not the right combination. There is only one sales, like, and after there is no lifetime value for the customer. So it's like a good combination for like having both together. So what we're looking for as well, because in our perspective as well, we know this pain point that we have, like not have the good product quality. We are looking constantly to people that are passionate about the product, are passionate about develop like the best product that they can. And here is something that I saw in the mind of the people. They work and spend a lot of money to have like the best product in the market. And from there, the marketing is really easy, because you always need to say something.
Yes. All right, man. So basically, let's make some money.
Yeah.
And that's that. I look forward to that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming to China.
Thanks for having me,
And,
and thanks for this day as well.
Man, I'm so excited about this.
I'll tell public. Thanks.
The people in China need it, and you do something incredible. And there's a lot of it's almost like an art, you know, to what you do.
Yeah.
And I think people here need to work with you as an artist to make to make the art of making money in Europe. And I think there's so much to master, and you did it. And I think a lot of people here could benefit from it. It's just a win-win for everyone. And I can't wait to do that.
Yeah. Okay.
So thanks for coming here.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Take care.
Yeah.